he casually tossed a cigarette butt. It unexpectedly triggered a massive scheme. The cigarette butt flowed into the sewer with the rainwater. He looked up and realized it was directly beneath Argentina's largest bank. He ran along the manhole covers. He quickly found the sewer outlet. All the street's wastewater flowed from here. Jack immediately went down to check. He found the space below was quite spacious. It was even directly beneath the bank. He instantly had a daring idea to rob the bank. The next day, he told his friend David about the plan. David is an experienced thief. He immediately agreed to join. Then, Jack found an engineer. They needed to excavate an underground tunnel to enter the bank. The engineer also agreed to participate. After that, Jack returned near the bank. He dropped a measuring tape into the manhole. He and David went underground to measure together. Based on the data, they calculated the ground depth was about 15 meters. With the precise data, the team began to plan the excavation route. They calculated distances using wheel circumference and other methods, combined with geometric angle analysis. The final plan was determined. From the sewer towards the bank, excavate a 20-meter tunnel at a 45-degree angle. It would lead directly beneath the bank. To get more information, Jack deliberately took pictures in the bank lobby. The security cameras fully recorded him. He was then taken away by security for questioning, but he took the opportunity to observe the bank's underground structure. Meanwhile, he secretly removed the surveillance storage card. Back home, he drew a floor plan of the bank's interior from memory and pinpointed the location of the vault. But the problem wasn't over. The vault contained thousands of safety deposit boxes. Opening each one would take over 10 hours. So, David disguised himself as a customer and entered the bank. He pretended to store valuables, but actually, he was observing the security lock structure. Soon, the engineer created a professional lockpicking tool. It could damage the lock core in 7 seconds. The plan was gradually taking shape. The tunnel was quickly excavated, but a new problem arose. The bank's security system was extremely strict. They might be discovered by the police before even entering the vault. Then Jack came up with a new plan. They would split into two groups. One group would create a bank robbery chaos on the ground to attract police attention. The other group would enter the vault through the tunnel to move the cash. Even if the main entrance was blocked, they could still escape through the tunnel. That means the tunnel wasn't just an entrance, it was also an escape route. David was completely convinced. The next morning, they disguised themselves. They walked into the bank boldly.